First opened in 2002. There's a look inside. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yo, song ain't.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action. Love to throw. Flushed out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone.
Oh, gave my nigga a touchdown, man. I feel like they hold me at the end, though.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And the Lions are going to take it.
You sitting up on your butt?
In the end, the opening drive.
Damn.
Points, maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Fucked up.
They wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man, when you talk on that damn, on that PS5, the controller mic,
Fields this way up.
you hear every goddamn thing. Every little flick you make on the controller.
Take it past the
When you put the damn headset on, you know what they got that shit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
You talking that bitch, you hear every little goddamn thing, goddamn. Every little controllable flick you make. I thought you, nah, you ain't got no 5 bucks. I thought you knew the 5 had a mic on that hoe. Well, now you do, motherfucker. My nigga Tony hurt.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Love eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
There go, June. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be
and he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Isaiah Simmons gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
They get him back, Swift.
Caught him leg. On the counter.
Caught him leg. Ah!
And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, shit. I think he do.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. On 4th down, Donahue. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play? The run after catch. But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need.
You're going to have to shoot that. Man, come on.
Joey Bosa in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That nigga broke it, dog. Blocking that shit. We can block Bosa with that.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
3 weeks.
On 3rd and 2, Donahue. He's going to fire one.
You know, Claypool.
The field. And in for the Lions touchdown. Chase Claypool. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Well, yeah, hey, how far you be going? go like 400-500 miles out, then come back. Well, not 400-500 miles out, but like 400-500 miles that round trip.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
That's what I used to do though when I was in the shit I was on. The shit I was still on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. Here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business.
Do that. Hey, let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Get that little weak-ass nigga off you, man.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep.
Put y'all in the right spot. We have to
in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back
hit him up
and get his second one.
Oh, get back.
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
No turnover, man.
Back to throw. Donahue. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach. And let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting you just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on him. Hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Had to do.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
One stop, gang. One stop, gang. Fuck, why I try to hit this.
First down and much more here for Jones. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Give me that. Good pick, boy.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Before they get it across the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Your time. Go through there. That little nigga off you.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On second down, Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On the handoff, this is Swift. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try it now with Swift. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
They had to give me some goddamn here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Thought we had some.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Here's Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Donahue.
You made it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah, that fullback down there would have got it, but I ain't had no time.
As the first half is winding down, and the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now McManus for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
That's stupid shit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Watkins. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
First down, and they go with Swift again. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Thanks.
Back to throw. Donahue. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And good job. He fucked up.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. And he he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll run here with Swift.
I'm about to say,
and some room to roam now. And he takes it down deep in Green Bay territory. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Get that bit. Oh!
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They'll try again.
Get that bit, Rook.
Get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Off the play fake, Love. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Good.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Play action this time with Love.
I'm on that shit.
Flushed out right.
Good.
And that will be in.
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, They brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 4th down, Love.
Good shit, what? This bitch over now.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Right. If you hit over to the right, they're for the linebackers, and then left for the lineman. Or you can just triangle for the DB, or you can just click on the person. Use circle to go to the.
And to give this time to the tailback, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down,
man, stop
Swift.
fucking playing.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Goal line.
The Lions on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
They go Claypool.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And McManus able to put it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Stop.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist.
Hey, go to Power. They got a new episode out.
The factor of this stage of the game is in their favor.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Love, they go play action now. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that bitch.
And he'll just get rid of it. But we've talked about it,
like
the Bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions.
Hey, you sound like lying.
Things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll run it with Jones.
Good.
Boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I fuck with the original power more than I know.
Off play action. Donahue. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the ball.
Oh, stop.
And that will swell the lead to 16. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple.
Bitch ass nigga, give me that shit. But what?
This is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Hey, them goddamn cages used to be so hard, goddamn.
Off the play fake. Donahue. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Crazy. That nigga over here got down score came up with 2 stupid ass kicks.
The kick
He's
by
no trade in there
McManus is
receiver.
good.
He crazy here.
And that will extend that lead even further. So
I guess he
with
did
that,
it to stop the Vikings.
This game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
There we go. Ready to get to the squad, but shit. You got more points. You got them.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
They go home, boy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Harris out of the end zone.
I be trying to bait these.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
We go Fox.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
Man, stop playing.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love.
Look at that, boy.
That is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes it to Davis. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Play fake. Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Watkins. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
Fuck right through him, PC, goddamn.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Ooh, boy, touchdown.
Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, I know at points of this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard, you're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was.